Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, ladies and gentlemen. First woman to ever win an Indycar race. Probably one of the most marketable people in car racing today on the planet. Definitely one of the most beautiful people to get behind of a steering wheel. Danica Patrick is here, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Thank you. That was very nice, that intro.
Well, I mean, I feel like I know you already. You know, you're probably one of the best marketed brands that came out of this car industry, in my opinion.
Thanks. Well, I hope by the end of the interview you maybe have more, maybe even a different opinion of me. Because I don't know what it is yet, but I always like to surprise people.
Okay, well, here's my opinion of you, and you tell me where I'm wrong. Okay, because I liken it to a lot of, it's a hip hop station owned by Eminem. Okay, so at Shade 45, we play a lot of, we talk about pop culture, music culture, politics, so on and so forth. All realms in which women have a hard time rising to the top. So when you find someone who gets to the top of the totem pole, a woman like yourself, especially in that field, I figure you must be determined, you must be persistent, you must be extremely talented, you must have tough skin, and you must know how to really turn your back when you hear a lot of crazy pickup lines from men. Any of those incorrect?
I'd say that. I think you probably actually nailed all. Those are all true.
High five.
Yeah,
it is
good
right
job.
there.
I'm impressed.
I had a chance to go can you explain something? What's the difference between IndyCar racing and NASCAR?
Well, the cars are completely different.
Okay.
With IndyCar, they're called open wheel, and that it's open wheel racing, and that's because the wheels are exposed, literally.
Okay.
So when you touch wheels, you can sort of climb wheels and launch off of each other. So that's open wheel racing, and stock car racing is the fenders are around the tires, so you can bump and bang a lot easier.
Okay, so
which is fun.
You could bump and bang.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of bumping and banging.
Oh, Sway.
Hello. All right. Now let me tell me if I'm wrong about this, because I was watching this documentary, Danica. I'm a history buff, and I was watching this documentary on moonshining. Right. You know where I'm going with this?
There's a lot of moonshine in NASCAR.
Okay, a lot of moonshining in NASCAR, right?
There is.
Yeah,
shine.
And they have it in the field, right? In the pit.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think you could pretty much run an engine on moonshine, at least the White Lightning anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's the kind of stuff that doesn't freeze in your freezer. It's pretty strong. It's and they make it in all kinds of flavors. I've had blueberry, blackberry, cherry lemon. Cherry lemon is one flavor. Apple pie is probably my favorite, but that one freezes in the freezer, so I don't think it's quite as strong.
Yeah.
But you can drink that one straight. It's okay.
I
looked at a guy who told me that, and I was like, "You must be crazy," because I hadn't tried it yet. But you can. And there's White Lightning, which is the standard one. They make it in all kinds of flavors.
Yeah, but they're moonshine, man. So I'm here. I'm with you right now. We're connected.
But it's really bad for the next morning.
Moonshine is.
Yeah.
That's worse than moonshine is a legal form. Well, it's legal now. They've legalized moonshine.
I believe it is, yeah.
And people make their own liquor, right? Is that how it all got started? The moonshiners trying to outrace the police officers?
I believe that is how it was. You're really smart, and I only just learned this. But I believe they were fixing up their cars to get away from the cops or something. I could be wrong here, because I'm terrible at remembering stories. But I think that was the case. They were making their cars faster so they could get away from them, and there was kind of the birth of NASCAR.
Damn, Danica Patrick is here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is why I wanted her on the show. Okay? All right, now we're gonna come.
So far, I'm more impressed with you than you should be of me.
Oh, wow, thank you, Danica. I really, appreciate that. Maybe I could ride shotgun with you one time in a race.
Sure, there's enough room for a seat. There isn't a seat, but there's enough room for a seat.
Okay, cool. Big guy like me, I could fit in your car?
Oh, trust me, you're not a big guy.
Oh, okay, really? Oh, wow.
Ow.
Damn,
I mean,
Danica.
you look very strong and muscular, and you have big shoulders,
Wow. Thank you, Danica.
But you're not too big to get in a car whatsoever.
Okay, thank you, Danica. You're a strong woman. I like that. I wish more women talk to me like that.
Because we just arm wrestled and I won.
That's right. This is true.
It's Sway in the morning. Only on Shade 45.